If I want to stop it, what do I do? Hello. She just.
Stop it at all.
Oh.
Are we on? Yes. First of all,
Are you showing
we need to say happy birthday to Teresa. It is her 19th birthday, yes, according to Maureen. Come
So close.
so close.
It's not Margaret.
It's not Margaret Damon, no, it is.
What's up?
Anyway, okay, well, Gertrude, that's it, yeah. And that was, we had an interview with the dear one, she was amazing. Anyway, okay, we are spinning this, I am spinning, the stuff that we commercially spun that will be available for sale very soon. There it is, and it's spinning quite wonderfully, hand spinning, as well as it spun quite wonderfully commercially also on the big spinner. And Teresa?
I'm spinning the roving that we put together in the last live. So we put it all together and put it through the carder and watched it come out. And so I am now spinning it to.
And you have two different colors of Pulsari silk on cornrow wool. Yeah. It's quite beautiful. Yeah. Okay, and on that note, this is kind of our happy place. We thought we'd start here because we had not a very good day today.
Speak up.
We had not a very good day today. It was actually a horrible day. Horrible day. And here's Teresa's birthday. We were going to try to make it so special for her. And
It's blizzarding.
it's blizzarding for one thing, you know, which we can deal with. You know, we were going to have a
We're gonna make
sleepover.
the
It's
most.
all is fine. Well, we were all down in the mill, and all of a sudden,
The fire suppression. The fire alarm.
yeah, the fire alarms go off. So I thought maybe he's cooking or something. I don't know. So I went and silenced them, and in the meantime, the rest of the staff went into the
Fire suppression.
yes, where water was gushing all over the floor. So we knew something was wrong. And then we have this system that calls the fire department, the first responders, everyone that, yeah, anywho, it called them, and of course they were all gonna come. We're in the middle of a blizzard, so luckily we told them not to come because we figured it was just something with the fire suppression. So, unbeknownst to us at the time, something above Libby's up in the apartment had exploded and with the fire suppression, and there was water gushing into her apartment, down into the history room, down into the ladies' bathroom and the plates room. It was horrible. So then we, in a panic, had to figure out how to shut this entire system off, shut all the system off, all the water. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah,
then-
so I had made a video way back when they taught us how to do it. I was
Yes,
trying to find
thank
it.
God. Oh,
And so then went through the video and figured out what to turn off so that it actually turned off the water from spraying all over the place. But it continued for quite a while after that.
it was horrible. Would you like to see? Sure, come. Let's
Here,
look.
first look at what this is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Did you have something on that prior?
No.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here you go. You got a lot more done than I did. Yeah. It's therapeutic.
It is.
It is so. I haven't
Relaxing.
hand spun for, oh my gosh, I bet 3 years since I've done that. That's crazy.
I'll finish that for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mike's gonna finish
Mike
it.
and Mary are here.
There's
They
Mary,
have-
Mike.
Mary, Mariella, and Libby. We were all fixing and vacuuming and mopping and, yeah, in a panic. So now we are relaxing because there's nothing more we can do. We just have to let things dry now.
Yeah, so we cleaned up the mess. We called the the people that installed the fire suppression, and they were sending out a service guy, but it's blizzarding so bad that they couldn't get out of Fargo like 15 miles, and then they decided to turn around since there wasn't anything more they could do anyway.
And this is kind of interesting. You got to look at this. Look at these light bulbs. They were working and they are full of water.
Yeah.
Isn't that bizarre? Ugh.
So the lights, so here's what the lights look like. They were full. They were full of water. It was pouring in here, like pouring rain. Pouring all over. We're trying to dry the floors.
Still dripping in here.
So this is worse than when we were without a roof for a couple days.
Starting to smell.
Musty. Yeah, it's yucky. So if you're just joining us, we had some kind of pipe burst with the fire suppression system today.
Which was our fear.
Yes.
The moment they installed it, we said, something's going to happen.
So
Sure
the
enough.
pipe burst on the top floor in the ceiling, and we have really no idea what happened.
No.
But it started pouring down through Libby's apartment to this room, which is the second level, and then to the basement.
And this
pouring.
is cleaned up.
This
was
is,
like
we've been
a
working
lake
on
in
this.
here.
We had to move all of this from over here because it was pouring from the ceiling. We had to remove the lights.
Yeah.
They were full of water.
Horrible. Yep.
So it's drying in here. We have fans going on the floor.
And Libby's apartment is really bad too, but that's her personal space, so we won't go up there.
Yeah, it's actually, we should go up there because it's got all of the sheetrock is bubbling up. Oh, so we actually had to puncture a hole because it was raining all over down here. So we made this little hole so it could all come out. And it actually, you can still see a little moisture dripping down, but,
Yeah.
and it rained in here for, I don't know,
Oh my gosh.
hour and a half.
Vacuuming up water, mopping up water, dumping it. Oh.
It's pretty
Luckily,
much a
we're
disaster.
so grateful that none of the artifacts in here
Yes.
got wet at all. We were very thankful for that.
So there's what's happened to the sheetrock. It's all wet.
Yep.
I mean, it was literally pouring from every crack.
Yes.
I do have videos. So if you watch our next YouTube, we will share the videos of us actually in the midst of the pouring rain. I don't know. Libby's might be up here, so we're gonna have to invade. But her apartment suffered the worst. She was on the computer when it happened, and she heard the fire alarms go, and so she left to go running to see where the fire was, of course. And while she was gone, she just left her computer open, and it poured down.
We have approval.
It poured down on our computer, so our computer's wrecked. And then it poured in her closet.
Okay. Here we go.
So we've had to take everything out of her closet. It was really cute before this.
And tell her about her computer.
Yeah, I just got done telling them.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Her computer was over there drying out, but it was on. It actually poured in it. I mean, like a major. So everything in her closet got wet. So we've pulled all of that out. Everything is out of her closet.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's all soaking wet.
Wow.
And if you weren't here at the beginning, we had called the service tech. Emergency. We didn't know what to do. It was pouring, pouring all 3 floors. It's pouring to the basement. And they tried to send somebody out, but
There's a
it's
blizzard.
blizzarding. So there's what's happening with the sheetrock on the ceiling. It's all wrecked.
It was raining in here. Look at this. Even
Even the
bubble
wall.
Here.
Oh.
There's water in there.
Oh, look at it did here.
Oh my goodness. What the world?
Everything is wet.
Uh,
I mean, it was running down the walls. There's the fire suppression culprits.
and then on top of it, her course, the smoke detector, the alarm system, which is right here on the wall, was going off at the time. And she has two precious little kitties in here.
We're traumatized.
We're traumatized, so it's raining. This alarm is going off.
Yeah, and so it's dry up here. I mean, it was raining. We brought all of these. We came running with all of these buckets to catch as much as we could because it was just, you know, going through and raining down to the next level. So we'll have to head down to the basement. I mean, it made it all the way down there, and that's where, while we were in the fire suppression room trying to figure out how to shut off all the water by watching my video, and it was so noisy in there you couldn't hear the video. So I was trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, they were the ones that discovered that it was raining.
Oh.
You know,
it took a while for all that water to soak through the sheetrock and then start raining everywhere.
Yeah.
It was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were running. I got all my steps in today. I kept getting notifications on my watch saying, "You have reached your goal. You've exceeded your goal." Yeah. So thankfully, we just have cement floors down here. But it was...
See, and those two puck lights are full of water.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if they should be on.
So
It's still wet down here.
we should turn them off. The guy that was supposed to come, and I mean, because we asked him, he said he couldn't see. He got 15 miles out of Fargo and he couldn't see. It's so blizzarding so bad. And he said, so I asked, "What are you going to do when you get here?" And he said, "Well, I'm just going to look and try and figure out how it happened." I was like, "Well, maybe that would be better in the morning then, so you don't have to risk your life."
Yes. Oh, horrible. Horrible. And of
So,
course,
the bathroom.
That's drying nicely.
Yeah,
though.
it is drying very nice.
That was where we first noticed the water coming down, so it had made it through all 3 floors before we noticed it was pouring in here. Yeah.
So we have, it's a dry fire system
In the attic.
in the attic. So we don't really understand how this happened.
Figure this out at all.
We're hoping when he comes, coming right away in the morning.
Yeah.
We should show him what
Oh,
is going
yeah.
on in the fire suppression room. So
Yes.
here we're going through the mill.
It's now being referred to as the depression room.
Depression room. It's the fire suppression room. It has the fire suppression tank that holds all the water in case of a fire. And so it was what was emptying its contents throughout our school. So here's the fire suppression room. Here's the tank. Holds, what is it?
25,000 gallons. Yeah.
I thought it was 16,000.
No. It's more than 16,000.
I don't know about that. Okay. And there, so we were down here shutting off all of these things and trying to remember which was
Thank goodness you
in
recorded
July.
it.
Well, I knew I should record it because it was kind of technical.
Yeah.
And then thankfully when I called the emergency number on there and they ran through me, we did a FaceTime so I could say, well, I shut off this, I shut off this, I shut off that. And so we at least knew at that time that it wasn't going to keep pouring through the school from the top to the bottom.
Ugh.
But we still had a lot of cleanup. I mean, all of our wood floors, we were concerned. We don't want them
And the
buckling up
carpeting
again.
in the
and
videography room. All the sheetrock's going to have to be redone.
Yeah.
And the personal...
And we don't know. We won't know until hopefully tomorrow morning when we figure out when the guy comes. If he can get here, I don't know when the blizzard's going to end. But when he comes, we will be able to,
Yep.
hopefully.
Oh, while we're down here, we could show this.
What is? Oh, our Valentine's.
I love
Valentine's
Here's our
sampler.
Valentine's
Look
sampler.
at it.
Isn't they cute?
Those are available now on the website.
Yeah. How about these?
And this is for Giving Hearts Day. Is everything in there?
Everything's in there.
They're not available on the website yet, but they will be very, very soon.
You get a needle,
You're
you
going to make garland.
get yarn.
And it's for Giving Hearts Day,
Yep. For a donation.
which we're going to tell you more about in our YouTube.
Yeah. So check out YouTube 126.
126. So when we're stressed and had a bad day, we spin. So
Yep.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to go
spin some more.
Right back up to the spinning wheel. And
Also, we should show your
the
we should show your bison
yeah,
because that's what you have
should.
tirelessly been
yeah.
doing.
I've been working on that for.
And if you are an
Several
Academy
days.
member, oh my goodness, you are in for a treat. This has been long awaited and it was well worth the wait. Is it out there?
Yeah, it's on the
So-
mantle.
No, I mean the Academy members.
look, look what's going on. Mike's spinning.
Oh my gosh! How's it going?
You are live.
You are live, Mike, so yeah.
Yeah,
You got a pedal.
yeah, but
It's not working.
Is it?
You might need some instruction.
yes.
There's the bison. You can take the course in the academy.
Look at his perfect butt. Check all angles. Inside.
What is?
He's beautiful. Look at those eyes. Yeah, little horns. Absolutely gorgeous.
It's not as easy as it looks,
No.
is it?
Oh, I see you've been struggling a little. Me too.
Thank you.
A little.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how to fix it.
It's all fixable.
I have to learn.
It's all fixable. See, we'll just wind this onto here.
Okay, you guys fix it.
I got that all.
Did you make a mess?
Yes.
It's all fixable. And it's therapeutic. Now this little
Did you
doohickey.
spin some of that or
It wasn't very therapeutic to me,
not?
but
It's not therapeutic right away.
Until it clicks.
once you learn it, maybe.
Yeah, until it clicks. Once it clicks, then it's all good. Yeah, so on this note,
We're gonna continue spinning.
we're going to continue spinning, and we thank you for joining us. And we ask for your prayers.
Because we're gonna need it now. We're gonna try and figure out what we're doing about this mess.
Yeah. And how, and who's paying for it, and how we're gonna, I mean, the last thing we wanna do is have an insurance claim, and we just have a brand new insurance policy, as of last year, so. Anyway, all right. Huh?
So that would be enough for me.
Exit, just the X.
Thanks for watching.
Mine was going on.